Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you. Please. Please. Please.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know? I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You're not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Today's video takes us to Akron, Ohio, where we find a 55-year-old loser with no job skills, no education. So what does he do? He films private businesses for clicks and views. Pitiful boy. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Not leaving. Not on your property. Nope.
We own the middle of the street here.
You don't own this. Fight me. Public easement.
Come around here threatening our people, we're going to have you arrested.
Your people threaten me. That's why I'm here.
You're threatening our people in this office here, and I'm not going to stand.
There is absolutely no threat, you doofus. It's called a camera, you dumbass. It's a camera. Cameras don't hurt, you dumbass. Learn the law. Learn the law. You're number one. Yep.
This is our jackwagon Frauditor behind the camera. Used to go by the channel name of Lemmy Audit You. Now he goes under some other stupid ass name. I can't remember what it is. But he's a moron. He's a 55-year-old loser coming up on 56. What happened, boy? You lost your job and now you have to fraud it?
Yep. You're number one. Because this is called a public easement. The public.
We own the middle of the street here.
You don't own nothing, you jackass. Touch my camera.
Now you're going to get that off?
Nope. You gonna touch my property?
I'll wait till the police come.
Yeah, you better. You might want to back off.
I'm not backing off. I'm a punk like you.
You're a punk.
You're a punk.
You're a bunch of bitch-ass punks at this place. Screw you.
Just a punk.
He doesn't own the public easement. You have to have space to walk. Just like they left a place to walk in front of their company, he has to have a place to walk in front of his. Prove that. You said I was pointing a gun at people?
Now this Frauditor claims to be a civil rights activist. Moreover, he claims to be a real freedom fighter. How does harassing a small business owner translate to freedom in this country? Well, quite simply, it does not.
How are you, sir?
I'm a little bit miserable with this guy saying I'm pointing a gun at people. My gun's been in my holster and I've been holding my phone in my right hand the whole damn time.
And obviously you're familiar with things
like public easements?
You know, and they're concerned because of your employees and customers that are coming in and out of the property.
So, I'm not stopping them from getting in and out. I haven't blocked entry for anybody.
So why don't you go figure something out or go to work or something, man?
Hey, why don't you shut your mouth and go back inside? Shut your mouth and go back to work. I don't need to talk to you. Blah, blah, blah. Go away. Don't need to talk to you. I'm talking to the officer, you dumbass.
Wait, what's your name?
Nunya.
Nunya?
Nunya.
Okay. Well, that's odd because that's my name too.
I know.
You know, it's
but I'm
crazy.
I'm allowed to film in public.
As old as we are.
Yeah.
Our parents would do that.
This is what happens when mommy and daddy don't pay enough attention to a child when they're growing up. Turns into a 55-year-old loser.
But you're allowed to film in public. This is a public easement. There is a walkway along here. You can see where they've left walk area. They don't own these utility poles. Therefore, I can walk along here and I can film from here. I'm not blocking any entry whatsoever. I'm not threatening anybody. I have proof. I've been recording the whole time.
So,
You all right?
I mean, your business
Okay.
here is.
I'm doing a
you have
story.
frustration.
No, I'm doing a story
About
on the Kenmore construction.
Frauditor, you're so full of it. You know, what's this got to do with government transparency? This is a private business. Why don't you just tell the officers that you're desperate for money and you'd do anything for clicks and views on YouTube? That would make more sense and people may respect you more. Key word there is may.
Okay. So you took it from one of the work sites out there in the city and then you brought it here. This is the second part of it?
Where they threatened me with shovels?
I wasn't there.
I was. I have it on film. So yeah, I come to the corporate office to do a story here. Yep. And it was their employees threatening me. Me standing peacefully on a corner, being threatened, having people come up to me with shovels in their hands. When they raise their shovels, yeah, I'm going to hold my pepper spray out. I didn't deploy. I just wanted to make sure they get away from me. The same with this. When they're all coming here, that guy, whoever he is, thinks he's the owner, was going to try and grab my camera that I use as security so it records me and people coming up to me, because I do get attacked sometimes in public.
Well now, Frauditor, it's no wonder why you get attacked in public. You got a smart-ass mouth and a cocky attitude. When you put those two things together, you're bound to get some problems.
And I do open carry so that people will kind of stay away from me. You know, it's just, would I come up to you and try to grab your shit? No. That'd be a death sentence.
I wouldn't come to your residence or your work. I can tell you that. So I can't tell you how you'd react if I did something similar to what you did.
Wouldn't care. It's your right. First Amendment right. You want to stand on my sidewalk and film my house? Go for it. All you want. Doesn't matter. It's your right. It's his right. My right. Their right.
The best advice I could give you, and you could let it go in one ear and out the other, is if somebody does make a comment to you, what you deem as threatening, or just ignore them. Just like we're going to tell
maybe
them to do the same thing.
Ignore me. Maybe they shouldn't come out here and threaten me. They should stay in there. Be good little boys.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. This smart-ass comment is unnecessary. Stay in there and be good little boys. Why are you calling them boy? I mean, it's just an unnecessary comment, Frauditor. And then you want to know why people don't like you.
Eventually.
Still filming?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we conferred with the prosecutor and city officials. Based on the statements of the property owners, it's Kenmore Construction, you do not have a right to this easement.
Really?
They maintain this strip.
What about that up there? And what about this? And this is the state of Ohio, right here.
So
property is state of Ohio.
Basically, based on...
Plus, that's where the water goes down.
So you would have to take your tripod and go down to the tree line, or you could go down to that little area that's south of that telephone pole, because Kenmore Construction owns all that property as well.
Okay,
They don't want you here. They don't want any more confrontation. We don't want no confrontation.
Well, now, there you have it, good people. Kicked off a public sidewalk. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because he has no business there. He has absolutely no business. There's nothing around there for him to patronize. It'd be different if there was a Dunkin' Donuts next door. Then he could shove him into his face. Yeah, but there's nothing there. It's a commercial property, and you have no business there, boy. So get out. Get out of town with that nonsense. Well, at any rate, good people, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel like this yahoo, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Frauditor. You 55-year-old loser. Get a job, boy. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have a
over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason to have.
I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man. No,
Actually,
that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
It's against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I've never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.